Oh wow, the body was definitely another trouble spot, to say the least.
When the first time a car came in, we were like, wow, we've never worked on a project like this before. We mostly work on new cars from the dealers, so everything was different comparing to new car model.
It's going to be very challenging to get it where she needs to be. And, you know, just like anything else on the build, we wanted nothing less than perfect.
I mean, there was definitely more surprises waiting for us from when we first looked at the car when it was together to when it was apart.
There's a lot of challenge going through this project. A lot of it has to due to the delay of the COVID, of course, right? As well as being the vehicle is 77. For a classic project like this, there will always the hidden missed stuff that you won't know, that you wouldn't even be able to find out at the beginning of the project.
My name is Lam. I mostly work on the body side, and that's doing body works and frames. We are certified Porsche.
It's a difficult repair, straightening a 40-plus-year-old car that's, you know, had a tough life.
So we discover more damage as we go along, and we sand everything down, we discover more damage. The frame was still good, but it's just the dents here and there that we didn't know it existed.
There may be other issues that we'll notice once those are fixed, things you didn't expect that we run into.
There was notes on tapes that was requested by Porsche.
So there was the rear shock mounts, the right torsion bar mount had been damaged. It looked like it had been hit in the front end and had the front lip partially replaced, front part of the body tub where the bumper bolts up to. So yeah, there was a significant amount of surprises waiting in there for us. One of the biggest issues with the left rear fender on the car, which had had some really poor previous accident repairs.
Everything got pushed in a little bit. We didn't know that until we grind out all the body filler that was there before. The metal wasn't pulled properly like it was supposed to. So when we grind out all the body filler, we had to try to pull and align the metal back in its old place. We try to use less body filler as possible. We've learned a lot. What still remain pretty much the same, how solid it was back in the day. Welding was a little bit easier. It doesn't warp as much. Yeah.
What the body shop has left to do on the car is finish repairing the left rear fender for where the taillight mounts in and the steering rack mounts.
And we got all the parts and stuff, everything lines up, and we're gonna put like a thin coat of icing. After icing, there are areas that needed undercoat or sealer. We apply those. And then after that dries up, and then it goes into the paint booth and it's get painted.
And then we need to go give it a final once over before it goes for primer and paint, just to make sure that all the issues that we noticed are addressed, so that when we do get the car back, we can start bolting parts back up to it.